Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to my channel, and it's time to check out which new PlayStation VR games we're going to play next month. January is gone, but February rolled in with tons of new games, so let's do it. Of course, disclaimer, all the dates might change, I'm just going by what the developers told us, and also we might have some new games announced during February as well. But nevertheless, I'm gonna tell you all the games that I am knowing of. And we're gonna start from Throw Anything, coming out on 6th. I already spoken about this game in my next week releases, so I just quickly gonna touch on it. What's happening is there's some zombies, you are a super special force and you're going to kill them with some weapons and anything you can find. That's the first game. Now, second confirmed game is Dreams. As we know, this one is very muchly anticipated, but it will launch without PSVR support, but fear nothing, because PSVR support will come eventually. In Dreams, of course, you can create your own games, and people was at it for a while already, because the game is in the beta stage and it's doing very well. Some people's creations are mind-blowing what they did with this game, so once it releases fully, we can expect even more awesome stuff. Now, regarding the VR support, like I said, it's not coming out yet, but they did said in past that it should be during this generation, so it looks like if everything goes well, we might get PSVR support for Dreams at some point before PlayStation 5 launches, which is very nice. Of course, it might not happen, and if it's not happens, then with PS5 we probably definitely gonna get it. But nevertheless, if you're thinking about getting this game for VR, it might be a good idea to get it now anyway, because there's quite a lot to take. They made it all easy and there's shit ton of tutorials, but nevertheless there is that learning curve before you start making those amazing creations. So definitely, if you're thinking about it, well worth picking up. Okay, next game. And on 21st of February we supposed to get DRAGONRIDE VR. Now I saying we supposed to get because the game is announced to come to Steam, Oculus and PlayStation VR stores. But what's happening is the release date is only out on the Steam, but it's saying it's full release, no early access or stuff like that, so I'm assuming the release date should be for all the headsets. The developers on their website, they're really not updating it that much, so I have to go by the Steam page. But like I said, the game was announced for all the major headsets, and the release date, what they telling us, apparently is 21st of February. Now, this game meant to come out last month, and it used to be called Dreamcatcher VR Dragons, which is a bit shitty name, so I think that's why they changed it to the DRAGONRIDE VR. More catchy. You sitting on a dragon, you flying on a dragon, you walking on a dragon, you can go underwater on the dragon. Of course, the dragon is the, the most important things what we concentrating on in this game, but also there is some challenges. You can do some races or laps, whatever they calling it. You can shoot some balloons. Apparently dragons used to like to play with balloons, so there should be a lot of stuff to do in this game. So that's the DRAGONRIDE VR for you. And on February 25th we've got COVERT. This is coming from same developer which did Eclipse, Edge of Light, which came out in January, but this is past now, it's gone. January, where was that, in like 2020. What is the COVERT? Basically, it's a game for 2 players, so you can play it in couch co-op. One person is on their tablet or mobile device, anything compatible with this game. And what they doing, they hacking and unlocking doors and stuff, while the other awesome VR player, of course, it's in their headset. And what you're doing, you're stealing some stuff. You've got this person ringing you, asking you to steal stuff for him. You, of course, gonna do it because the rewards are very nice. You're like, yes, I want money, give me. So you off to go steal some awesome, expensive various items, because that's what you do. So yeah, sounds good. Couch co-op games, of course, not that many of them, but when they release in, they actually tons of fun once you get somebody to play with. So if you got enough friends or your family members like to game, then they might enjoy COVERT with you. And next release, now this is February 25th as well, Separation, finally coming from a solo developer. So I must say, looking at the footage, he's done pretty awesome job with this game already. This is like a journey of discovery. It's about the meaning and the message. Very nice ambient sounds, very nice art style. Everything looks like in this Zen kind of place. A lot of maybe meditating people might like this, I don't know, but it's something what's definitely picked out my interest. So this is the one I'm actually really looking forward to check out. And on February 28th, we get in Europe on the disc Curious Tale of Stolen Pets. Now, I already played it, of course, digital version, and I've had a lot of fun. It's not the longest game, about hour and a half, but if you are a collector and you like to have your games on disc, then you can pick up Curious Tale, coming out in Europe only, sadly, but nevertheless, if you go to Perp Games Shop, they will ship internationally, but you might have to just pay this bit extra, of course, exchange rate. Sometimes it's not working out so good, but nevertheless, a nice cute little game, very heartwarming experience, and it's fun for all the family. Okay, so that's all the games I know release date of, but also there will be some other games as well. And first one that's gonna come in February is BIZZARE BARBER. This is a game about you being a hairdresser and your job is to cut hairs. But those hairs don't belong to your usual human species, but actually they belong to some weird ass looking aliens and you have to cut them. But those aliens, they don't like, I think, being in hairdresser because they always on the move, they never stop, but also they very fidgety, so that's your challenge. But of course, the better hairdresser you gonna be, or barber, whatever, call it what you want, then the better scores you're gonna get, and of course the better rewards you're gonna get, which means the better equipment you're gonna get. So that's how this game works. It looks a bit slow on the screen, but I'm assuming once you're in VR messing around with scissors and stuff, it's probably gonna feel a bit faster. Okay, and next game that I think gonna come out in February is Sharknado. Now I said I think because the developers of Sharknado actually didn't officially said it yet, but the game already got its trophies posted, so it looks like it's definitely coming anytime soon, so I'm assuming we can expect it in February, based of course on the cheesy movies, the movies that belong to this genre, so bad that it's good, plenty of fans, there was so many sequels and they all been shit, but also many people enjoying them. So the game is basically a wave shooter, so don't expect super awesome stuff, but maybe some Doom fun, Doom entertainment if it's good enough, I don't know. Coming from the same developer that did Paranormal Activity, which is actually a pretty cool game. And speaking about Sharknado, this game meant to come out like 2018 I think, something like that. Never happened, but maybe, hopefully, now it will happen. But also we get in a bonus game, Firewall 0 Hour is for free for all of the PlayStation Plus subscribers. So if you somehow didn't bought Firewall yet, I know tons of people did, but if you didn't, then download it, definitely tons of fun, very nice gameplay loop, what keeps you just invested in the game. Also, on 4th of February, they launching new season, which is called Operation Black Dawn. And there you're gonna get your new map, which is free, but also getting some new operators with some extra super fun skills, and also new weapon, but also there will be shitloads of cosmetic items and stuff like that. Firewall, super popular game, if not maybe the most popular. I know some people just bought PlayStation VR for Firewall and this is the only game they playing, but now the player base should be bigger, saying that Firewall you can jump into the game anytime and it will work anyway. Not that much problem finding people to play with. Okay, so that was all the releases. I know what you're thinking, where's Gorn, where's budget codes? With budget codes they are nearly ready, so it might come out in February, but I'm not sure because from what I'm seeing on the Twitter and stuff, it's kind of hard to find out. It looks like they're going with Sony back and forth through the certification process maybe, but definitely the game is just around the corner, so maybe it will happen in February. And also Gorn, what about this game? Now listen, if I knew release date for it, I would definitely tell you straight away, but sadly listen, I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows release date for Gorn. Apart from devs, they know and they will tell you straight away. I think the game is in testing now. I think they will be submitting it to Sony anytime soon. I don't know how long it takes, about 2 weeks or something like that, for Sony to like check everything and say, yes, it's okay, or they might say, no, there's few issues here and there. So it might come back and forth before it releases. I have no idea, but the game is nearly ready, so it might come out in February, it might not. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So if you ask me, my answer is I don't know, but nevertheless I know you are excited for Gorn, so you know, fingers crossed, maybe it will happen. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us, and that's it, bye.